Jimmy Carter was the 39th President of the United States, Governor of Georgia, and a tireless advocate for peace and human rights around the world.
My name is Jimmy Carter, and I'm running for president.
Jimmy who? Jimmy who?
Former President Jimmy Carter, the 39th President of the United States, has died. He was 100 years old.
Jimmy Carter, the humble peanut farmer turned president, built a legacy of service, simplicity, and integrity. But behind his unassuming lifestyle lies a shocking fortune that has left his family in tears, not for reasons you'd expect. While most leaders amassed wealth from power, Carter chose a different path, one rooted in values that transformed lives. As his incredible journey comes full circle, revelations about his hidden fortune are sparking waves of emotion. What's the truth behind this surprising legacy? Let's dive in.
Jimmy Carter is the 39th President of the United States. He is also a Nobel Peace Prize winner, humanitarian, and a former peanut farmer.
From humble beginnings in Plains, Georgia, Jimmy Carter's extraordinary story began in the quiet rural town of Plains, Georgia, a place so small and humble it might easily be overlooked. Born in 1924 as James Earl Carter,
James Earl Carter Jr. was born on October 1st, 1924 in Plains, Georgia.
He grew up on his family's peanut farm, a setting that defined the simplicity and challenges of his early life. Days were long and filled with hard labor, teaching him essential values like resilience, humility, and the reward of honest work. These lessons, ingrained from an early age, became the bedrock of his character and the cornerstone of his leadership. It's truly awe-inspiring to think that a boy from such modest beginnings could one day become President of the United States. Carter's journey is a testament to the power of persistence, integrity, and staying true to one's values. He never lost sight of the principles he learned in Plains: honesty, compassion, and a commitment to serving others. Throughout his political career and beyond, the influence of Plains was evident. It grounded him and gave him a unique perspective that resonated with everyday Americans. Carter's leadership style was deeply rooted in empathy and a desire to uplift others, reflecting the community values of his small-town upbringing. Even after achieving the highest office in the land, Carter remained humble, returning to Plains after his presidency to continue serving others. His story serves as a powerful reminder that greatness isn't born from wealth or privilege. It's nurtured through hard work, steadfast determination, and an unwavering commitment to doing what's right. Carter's life proves that no matter where you start, you can rise above circumstances and leave an indelible mark on the world. Despite having a humble beginning, Jimmy Carter was able to rise to the position of the President of the United States of America. What does his political journey look like? Let's journey into his political career.
Carter focused his domestic efforts on energy.
We now believe that early in the 1980s,
Jimmy Carter's political career. Jimmy Carter began his political journey by serving on his local school board, where he first engaged with public service. His political career took off in 1962, when he was elected as a Democrat to the Georgia State Senate, and he was re-elected in 1964. However, in 1966, Carter's ambition to become governor was thwarted, leading to a period of personal struggle. During this difficult time, he turned to evangelical Christianity, experiencing a spiritual rebirth and becoming a born-again Baptist. By the time Carter ran for governor again in 1970, he had shifted his stance on segregation, which had previously been a part of his political background. Upon taking office, he made a powerful statement in his inaugural address, declaring that the time for racial discrimination is over. He followed this by taking action to integrate Georgia's government, opening doors for both Black Americans and women. As governor, Carter reorganized the state's numerous agencies into more efficient and manageable units, implementing stricter budgeting practices. This reform caught the attention of the national media, and Time magazine featured him as a symbol of effective governance and a representation of the New South. In 1974, nearing the end of his governorship, Carter boldly announced his candidacy for president. Despite lacking significant political backing or a nationwide base, his persistent campaigning and ability to connect with diverse groups helped him build a broad support network. In the wake of the Watergate scandal, Carter presented himself as a political outsider, someone with integrity who could restore the public's trust in the government. From his rich political antecedent, a question that comes to mind is, what kind of president was he? Let's find out. A president who valued service over wealth. When Jimmy Carter became president in 1977, his annual salary was $200,000. At the time, this was a considerable sum, though it pales in comparison to the fortunes many modern presidents accumulate after leaving office through book deals, high-profile speaking engagements, and lucrative partnerships. Yet Carter viewed the presidency differently. To him, it wasn't a platform for personal gain, but a profound responsibility to serve the American people with honesty and dedication. Carter's presidency was marked by a rare authenticity and deep sense of duty. He saw his role as an opportunity to lead with integrity, prioritizing transparency and fairness above all else. Unlike some politicians, Carter wasn't captivated by power or wealth. Instead, he was driven by a desire to tackle the pressing challenges of his time.
Jimmy Carter has been out of office for more than 37 years. Plenty of time to reflect on his life, his mortality, and on his religious faith.
Such as promoting energy conservation, advocating for human rights, and working toward global peace. His leadership style stood out in a political climate often marred by self-interest and ambition. Carter's focus on the greater good made him a refreshing presence, embodying the values of humility and service. Whether championing policies to reduce America's dependence on foreign oil or mediating peace agreements like the Camp David Accords, Carter approached governance with a heart for justice and a vision for a better world. Even after his presidency, Carter's actions continued to reflect his selfless nature. Through humanitarian efforts and the Carter Center, he devoted his post-presidential years to eradicating disease, fostering democracy, and aiding the underserved. Carter's legacy remains a testament to what leadership can achieve when it's grounded in principle and an unwavering commitment to service. Looking at the kind of person Carter was, many would not stop wondering what his post-presidential journey was like. Let's journey into his career after leaving office. A surprising post-presidential journey. When Jimmy Carter left the White House in 1981, many expected him to use his newfound fame and powerful connections to amass great wealth. However, he defied expectations and chose a path that shocked the world. Rather than chasing riches, Carter focused on leaving a lasting legacy of compassion and service. In 1982, Carter and his wife Rosalind established the Carter Center, a nonprofit organization with a bold mission to tackle some of the world's most pressing issues. From combating diseases in underprivileged regions to mediating conflicts and championing human rights, the center became the cornerstone of his life after the presidency. This decision highlighted Carter's unwavering dedication to improving lives and addressing global challenges. Instead of using his influence for personal gain, he poured his energy, time, and resources into creating solutions for those in need. Under his leadership, the Carter Center spearheaded groundbreaking initiatives, such as the near eradication of guinea worm disease, which once plagued millions, but now teeters on the brink of extinction. Carter's post-presidential journey was a powerful reminder that true success is measured not by wealth, but by the positive impact one has on others. His commitment to fostering peace, advancing health, and advocating for human dignity has touched millions across the globe. Through his tireless efforts, he redefined what it means to be a leader, proving that even after holding the highest office, one's greatest achievements can lie in selfless service. It is no news that Jimmy Carter was a humble and selfless leader. What other values did he exhibit? Let's delve into the simplicity that defined him. Living simply, a testament to his values. While many former presidents retreat to grand mansions or lavish estates, Jimmy Carter chose a different path. Instead of indulging in luxury, he and his wife Rosalind have remained in the same modest ranch house they built together back in the 1960s in Plains, Georgia. The house, valued at roughly $200,000, stands in sharp contrast to the extravagant homes typically associated with former high-profile leaders. This decision goes beyond mere practicality. It is a powerful statement about the values Carter has upheld throughout his life. His choice to stay in the same simple home serves as a testament to his belief in living modestly. It reflects his lifelong commitment to integrity, humility, and staying grounded in his roots. The home in Plains is more than just a place of residence. It's a symbol of his authenticity, an unwavering dedication to the ideals that truly define him. For Carter, greatness has never been about accumulating wealth or living in excess. Instead, he has focused on fostering character and purpose and making a lasting impact on the world.
I came along at a time when Americans still remembered painfully the lies told and the debacle of Watergate.
His simple lifestyle serves as a reminder that the true measure of a person's legacy isn't found in material possessions, but in the strength of their character, the choices they make, and the positive influence they leave behind. In an age where public figures often seem defined by their wealth and status, Carter's humility stands as a refreshing and inspiring example of leadership grounded in simplicity and personal conviction. Many would have wondered how Carter was able to survive after leaving office, considering his humble lifestyle. Let's take a look at the source of his wealth. Where did Carter's wealth come from? Surprisingly, Jimmy Carter's financial success didn't come from his time in politics, despite his prominent career as the 39th President of the United States. Instead, his wealth grew through two key avenues: his family's peanut farm and his impressive career as a writer. Over the years, Carter has authored more than 30 books, exploring a wide range of subjects such as his political journey, his deep Christian faith, personal experiences, and even poetry. These books have not only given him a steady income, but also allowed him to maintain his core values and integrity. What's even more remarkable about Carter's financial approach is how he used his wealth. Unlike many who accumulate riches for personal indulgence, Carter focused on giving back to the community and the world. His commitment to service over luxury has been a defining feature of his life. He devoted much of his time and resources to humanitarian work, including volunteering with Habitat for Humanity, where he helped build homes for families in need.
Former President Jimmy Carter is building homes with Habitat for Humanity in Nashville today.
Carter's dedication to global peace and welfare has led him to support various global humanitarian causes, further solidifying his reputation as a leader who values people over personal gain. Carter's financial choices and his life's work reflect a philosophy of living simply and giving generously. He didn't use his success to chase after material wealth or luxury. Instead, he used it as a tool to make a positive difference in the world, staying true to his principles of service, humility, and kindness. This selflessness in his approach to wealth and success is what sets him apart, offering a powerful example of how to live a meaningful, impactful life. Let's find out more about the legacy he laid down after leaving office. A legacy of selflessness and service. What truly sets Jimmy Carter apart is how he has chosen to live his life after leaving the presidency. Unlike many who might have pursued wealth, fame, or luxury, Carter chose a different path, one deeply rooted in his personal values and principles. He could have easily sought after the comforts of retirement, but instead, he devoted his time and energy to causes that matter most to him. Whether it was building homes for those who couldn't afford them, advocating for human rights around the world, or working tirelessly to help eliminate diseases, Carter's actions have consistently reflected his dedication to making the world a better place. His commitment to service has never wavered, and his life after office has been a testament to the power of humility and selflessness. Carter's legacy is not found in the accumulation of wealth or material possessions, but in the countless lives he has touched through his work. He didn't seek recognition or reward. Instead, he focused on creating lasting change in the lives of others. His efforts to improve communities, bring attention to the suffering of others, and promote peace globally have made a real difference. Through his actions, Carter has redefined what it means to be a leader and a public servant. He showed that leadership isn't just about holding a position of power. It's about using that power to serve others and leave a positive impact. In a world where many chase after wealth and status, Carter's example is a powerful reminder that true fulfillment comes from serving others and living according to one's values. The life of Jimmy Carter embodies a number of lessons that would help us understand
The fundamental force that unites us is not kinship or place of origin or religious preference. The love of liberty is a common blood.
how best we can live an impactful life. Let's take a look at some of these lessons. Lessons from Jimmy Carter's life. Jimmy Carter's life provides powerful lessons that can reshape how we view success and wealth. He encourages us to rethink what truly matters in life. Success isn't about accumulating wealth or material goods. It's about the positive impact you have on the lives of others. Similarly, wealth isn't measured by what you own, but by the lasting difference you make in the world around you. Carter's life is a reminder that humility and service are virtues that can create meaningful change. In a world often focused on fame, power, and possessions, his example shines brightly, offering us hope and inspiration. He shows that it's possible to lead with honesty and integrity, living simply while still making a significant impact on those around you. Throughout his journey, Carter has shown that personal fulfillment comes from giving back and helping others, rather than from the pursuit of fame or wealth. His dedication to service, both during his presidency and afterward, offers a model for how we can all contribute to the greater good. His commitment to working for peace, fighting for human rights, and improving the lives of the less fortunate proves that true leadership comes not from seeking personal glory, but from dedicating your life to others. By following Carter's example, we can all learn to live with purpose, prioritize the well-being of others, and realize that true success and wealth are found in kindness, humility, and making a positive difference in the world. The life of Jimmy Carter isn't just enlightening, but also inspiring. Let's reflect on his life and get inspired to be better individuals in our respective endeavors. An ongoing inspiration. Jimmy Carter's story continues to inspire people across the globe.
Carter only served one term in the White House, but the impact of his work post-White House created peace and goodwill enough to last lifetime.
His steadfast dedication to service, even as he grows older, reminds us that true leadership goes far beyond titles and prestige. It is about creating a lasting, positive impact. Throughout his life, Carter has shown that greatness is not determined by fame or fortune, but by the difference one person can make through persistence, humility, and a genuine commitment to others. From his time as the 39th President of the United States to his post-presidential efforts, Carter has embodied the values of hard work and service. His life has been a living example of how anyone, no matter their background or challenges, can rise to achieve greatness by staying true to their values and serving others with compassion. As we reflect on Carter's remarkable journey, we are reminded of the power we each hold to contribute to the world around us. Whether through small acts of kindness, volunteering, or simply living with intention, we all have the opportunity to leave a positive mark. Carter's life teaches us that true greatness does not lie in wealth, power, or recognition, but in how we use our abilities to lift others up and make the world a better place. Carter's unwavering devotion to service shows us that it is not the accolades we gather, but the lives we touch that define our legacy. His example encourages us all to lead with purpose, showing that making a difference starts with one person's determination to do good. What do you think about the fortune Jimmy Carter leaves behind that makes his family cry? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.